What's up? It's Rob Cressy, founder of Bacon Sports, and welcome to another edition of Wake and Bacon, where I give you a dose of positivity and inspiration to get your day started off right. And on my mind today is, what advice would you give to your college self? And the reason this is of note to me right now is yesterday I came across a photo from when I was in college. And I started thinking, I'm like, what would I say to college Rob? And you know what I would say? I would tell him to learn things that I enjoyed doing sooner. So often when I was in college, I crammed for tests and I didn't really learn the things that I wanted to learn, which is kind of crazy to think about looking back on it. I was a marketing major, and my dream at the time was to work for an ad agency, but so much of what we did was PowerPoints. And I wasn't actually learning the things that I was on fire about. And my entire world changed when I decided to have a growth mindset and realized that I could learn anything that I wanted. And because of that, I was like, what do I want to do in life? And I was like, you know what? I want to work in sports and be a creator. So what did I do? I taught myself podcasting, video, live streaming, show hosting, graphic design, video editing, audio editing, all of these different things. And I look back at college, Rob, and he didn't have that same passion and fire inside of him for learning, because I wasn't really exposed to, hey, what are the things that you want to do? It was more follow this curriculum and this path. And when I became the person who decided that I can learn anything, all of a sudden it was like the world became my canvas, where you look back and you're like, what would I like to learn or do right now? Because someone once said to me, and some of the best advice I ever got, and it was a game changer for me. It said, Rob, if you ever hope to get paid to do what you love, you better be doing it already. And I was like, thank you very much. From that moment, I taught myself everything. So think about this with yourself. What advice would you give yourself, the older or the younger version of you? What would you say to them? And then how are you living that right now? For me, having the growth mindset is just part of my DNA. I'm always reading. I'm always learning. I'm always getting better. Every time you see me, I am better than the last time that you saw me. And this is because of the growth mindset. And it's something that I wish I could have given college Rob, because I would have started the process of following my passions a lot sooner, because I would have been learning and doing things that I enjoyed a lot more. Instead, I was working in a call center, slinging home equity loans, making no money, hating my job, working in a cube farm. And it took 10 years for me to figure out, wait a second, if you want to get out of that, invent yourself out of it, learn, start doing the things that you want to do. It's such a simple concept. So my call to action for you: what advice would you give your younger self? I would love to hear it. Drop it in the comments. I hope that you have yourself an absolutely amazing rest of the day.